So I want to know, does hate and racism, does that always equate to violence? Does it always? I mean, just because you hate someone, just because you may be racist to a different ethnic group, does that always equate to violence? What's your thoughts?
Okay, I will say it does not. It doesn't have to, but
Mm,
it has a propensity to be violent. Okay, because and this is what I'm gonna say. You let that emotion, man. I hate seeing these people. That type of people. I hate seeing them. Darn it, they everywhere. They
hmm
taking over everything.
hmm
Man, what can I do? And you just boiling up. They boiling up until it explodes. Man, man, they done moved over near me. They over here. Now I got a problem. I might cut their tire. I might do something because of that hateful emotion. If you let those emotions take over, then it could lead to violence. So,
So
uh,
I would say this, man. I would say
and it depends on the
if
person.
you can't
People
handle
are,
your emotions, period. And if
mhm.
you can't handle your emotions because they go up and down, because you know
Yes,
how people strive for happiness, but evidently it's a roller coaster.
right,
But
right.
if you're trying to reach that happiness, and somebody comes in there and does something negative that brings you down, if you can't handle your emotions, you can't handle anything. So
Uh,
yes, you have the propensity, just like you
mhm,
said, to
mhm.
be violent. So not all people that hate, not all races are violent, right? But if you have some type of if you can't handle your feelings, then yes, you may be violent. Maybe you are at a club and somebody steps on your brand new shoes and you get mad.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody bumps into you. Maybe somebody says something crazy to your lady while you at the beach or whatever. Disrespects her. I mean, are you racist? Or do you hate that person? No, you can't
No,
handle your
no, no, no.
feelings. You
Right,
can't
right, right,
handle your
right.
feelings. So
But
I
but
don't even think that it all equates together.
well, but you specifically said if that person's racist,
Yes.
okay? Yeah. So the other scenarios was just different scenarios, but we
I
know
think it's
that
all feelings though.
individual.
I
Yeah,
think it's all
it was
feelings.
feelings, but we
It-
know
it-
that the jails, come on, the jails are filled with people that couldn't control that feeling, that emotion.
yes.
And some
Not so
people,
much not so much the hate, not so much the racism.
well,
Because I think
but
that's an
some are.
individual thing. I think that's an individual thing. And congregation, y'all can correct me below, but I think it's individual. You know,
Well,
somebody they hate somebody, a group, because of something that may have happened to them in the past, or something they heard on TV that they just want to jump on the bandwagon with. You see that?
right. Right, right. I would say yes with that. But when
Go
you
ahead.
say it's an individual thing, but when you get a bunch of individuals together that have like mind, we hate
Mhm.
that group. We hate the Crimson Bros. Man, anytime we see them, we hate the congregation of the Crimson Bros. We see them, we see another t-shirt, get the merch. We see
Mhm.
another t-shirt, we're going to do something to them. That's hate. And then it only takes one person to do something. And then we talked about in different episodes where the mob mentality, you might do something that you never thought that you would do because you in a group and you see others doing it and you just join in.
And that's groupthink. That means you can't even control your own
Come on.
thoughts.
Yeah.
A group controls your thoughts. I can be wrong, congregation. Y'all can help me out here. But that is group think. That means if you're not sure about your thoughts, let somebody else stand up for you and think for you. That's what's done in the media today.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
done in the media. That makes you can watch different media outlets and it will make you quote unquote hate another group because of the
Mhm.
actions that you see that they're doing. They will
Well,
make you do that or
well,
feel
Kate.
guilty because of your ethnicity because of
Mhm.
somebody else did years ago. That has nothing to do with you.
Well, Kane, I will say this. With you saying that right there,
Yeah,
so would you say I would say these individuals are weak-minded
I would say. I
when
would
they're
say that.
weak-minded to be led
Yes.
by anybody to do horrific acts to
Yes.
another group of people. Oh,
Yes.
it makes no sense at all. When
Yes.
all of us, I will say this, and a congregation, I'm going out on a limb, but regardless of your race, ethnicity, all of that, whatever you believe in, I think people want just their family to prosper. Whether if you think that you need to be secluded or not, but I want me and my house to be doing good, you know, whatever we think doing good is, the wife, the kids, and things of that nature. We can get together sometimes, regardless of whatever affiliation you're with, whatever religion you're with. It should be about your family. I believe that, but then it gets skewed.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this, man. So I think a lot of people, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong or whatever, but a lot of people tend to worry about what other people have or don't have.
Yes, yes. Come on, break
And
it
when you
down.
are focused, when you really focus on other groups, ethnicities, and that's what we're talking about.
Come
If you're
on.
focused on other groups, then yes, of course, you're gonna look at yourself and say, "Why do I don't have it? We should have a representation over here. We should have a
Mm,
representation over
come
there."
on.
Well, where do you know that some people are trying to represent? You don't know that. You just assume that it should be there. So then that in turns, along with media, comes together and
Mm,
just make it
mm.
seems like, we're the victim. We're the victim and they are taking advantage of us. So I quote unquote hate them. So now that I hate them, whenever I see them or whenever I'm around them, I'm a certain type of way. Does that even really equate to violence? Do you see a lot of violence towards other ethnicities? Yes, you do. Is
Come
it
on.
for a particular reason? Probably not. Unless they really did something to them. But like I always say, it's all about feelings.
Made up reason. Come on.
Yeah, of course. Or what the people have told you.
They
Just like
taken
you
away
said.
from us.
Yeah, yeah. It's a group think, man. Y'all help us out, man.
Come on.
Congregation. Congregation. What y'all think about this? Like I said, man, you got the racist and the hate. Does that always equate to violence? Does it? Can you be racist and not violent? Can you?
Yes, 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 yes.
It's possible,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but you don't
I
have
don't
to
know
put
about the
feelings into
ladies
it.
that might be racist or whatever, going and beating up people or whatever. The men could be a different thing because we are a violent uh species. We can get
We
violent.
don't have to
Men.
be though.
Yeah.
Men,
We don't have to
men, we
be.
don't we don't have to be because I don't think that a man requires to be aggressive, meaning aggressive in a sense where we all emotional about something that somebody did
Yeah,
to them.
right.
That's not a real man. That's not a picture of what a real man should be. Getting all aggressive, getting all mad, got all this steam in his chest. Come on now. For what? For what? I mean, what are you trying to prove here?
If
Most
another
men, most men,
person's come
look,
on.
look, look,
If
look,
you're
look, look,
slapping a man, let's go.
most men will sit back and be like, oh, that's nothing. Because they so calm, cool, because they use logic. But once you start using emotions, that's when you get all, what? What you do? What you say? You emotional now.
Come on.
And I know a lot of people might not like this, but men are logical, women are emotional. So we can say that those men are acting like a woman,
Uh-oh.
being emotional. Let me know in the comments. I can be wrong.
That's not a
I can be
popular
wrong.
statement. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You got me recorded. You got me. Hey, that's what I said. Because why would you even entertain such foolishness? Logically, why would you entertain that? Why would you do that? That's what I say. But you know how people get
Yeah.
all emotional. Where'd you get it from? Did you get it from your daddy? Did you get it from your mama?
Uh-oh. Leave my mama out of it, Kane. That's what I'm talking about. But I would say
Go ahead.
this to add on.
Go ahead.
Um, men, and I will say this about men, being able to push all the noise aside. But when you have to be that protector, he will be that protector. But it always pushes everything to the side because men know men are capable when we have conflict with each other. It could end up with somebody not being here or whatever. So a man should always be thinking, okay, we can turn around and walk away. They getting rah rah, all emotional. I'm done. We out of here. But if that threat persists, then you have to be ready to do what you need to do to protect you and yours. But that shouldn't be your first option.
Hey, well, like I say, man, look, when it comes to hate, racism, violence, it's all about
Mm,
feelings. Just to sum it all up, it's all about feelings. Deal with the situation. Just because something happened to you or it happened to someone that you love, just because you respond a certain way don't mean you hate them. You're just trying to de-escalate the situation. That's
mm.
how I see it.
Yes.
Just because something happened and you respond to it, that don't mean you hate the person. That don't mean you're just being violent. You're just trying to de-escalate the situation. Best means necessary.
Hey, hey, I'm de-escalating the situation with love. Okay. After I finish, I still love you, brother, but we got to
Hey,
get
boy,
some things
boy,
together.
come on here, give me a hug after I beat you up.
Yeah, let's go.
In the comments, y'all, let us know what y'all think about that. Um, just because somebody is called a racist, just because somebody hates someone, does that always equate to violence? Does it
Mm,
always? Or can people deal with situations or deal with their biases and still be able to handle whatever situation and not be violent?
right.
Let us know in the comments. Anything else, bro?
Oh, you got it. That's it.
That's it.
Propensity.
Look,
Propensity. I don't know.
that's what I'm talking about, and that's the uncomfortable truth. Hey, baby.
Do something. Let's go.
For sure. Below, right below me, hey, we have a playlist of similar interests and social issues and things that you are interested into. Click on it.
And congregation, just where I'm pointing. This is what YouTube recommends for you to watch because of the content that you've seen of us. Click it,
For sure.
watch
Do
it,
it for us.
and
Below.
share it.